on, guys? It's another beautiful day here in Washington State. It's actually a late evening, and I just got back from the mailbox. Look what I got. Yes, indeed, mystery tackle box. Look forward to this every single month. It's like Christmas every single month. You get a box full of lures, and you don't know what they're going to be. So let's go ahead and dive into this box, see what we got this month. Alright, let's get into this month's box. Usually we've got the bait card to start us off with. This is going to detail everything that's in the box for this month and the MSRP price. Next we've got the Dibbles Digest. And this one is actually really cool this month because it really breaks down in depth how to work some of the lures that were included in this month's box. It's just a little quick peek. Pretty damn cool. And then, yeah, we've got our monthly sticker. That's pretty sick. Okay, usually I start off with hard baits and then go to soft baits, but we're going to start off with soft baits this month. From Excite Baits, we've got the Uber Shad. Look at this little guy. It's almost like a fluke. Come on, baby, focus. It's almost like a fluke, but it's got a curly tail to it. This is going to be a great bait to throw weightless or weighted. Swim it through the water and it's got a shake like a wounded bait fish, or run it weightless and it almost does a walk the dog action underwater. Very unique bait. Throw this around grass lines, under docks, off points, weed lines, and you're going to get some bites with this bad boy. Again, that is the Excite Baits Uber Shad, and that color is smoke. Moving on to the second soft plastic of this month from Z-Man. We've got the TRD Hogs. Obviously these little baits are great finesse baits. Throw it on a Ned rig. Little 16th or 8th ounce mushroom head jig. Bounce it off the bottom, looking for rock beds or any kind of hard structure on the bottom. It's going to be a good tactic for these baits. I myself don't have much experience using the Ned rig, so I see this as a perfect opportunity to do it, and it's a great time of year to do it. When those fish start to shut down and the water gets tough, the bite gets tough, the water gets cold, the bite gets tough. This is a great finesse application to get those tough bites. So I'm really looking forward to learning this technique and applying it to my fishing. Moving on in the box, we got a little bit of terminal tackle this month. We've got some 3/0 stick bait hooks. And they've got those big keepers on them so your plastics don't slide down. Let me show you. Really awesome looking hooks. You can see that plastic keeper up there. And these would be great to rig up the jerk shad on. Yeah. Okay, hard baits. Let's start with probably the most interesting thing in this box. I've never seen anything like it. It's a finesse jig. And when I say finesse jig, this thing is 3/16 of an ounce. This is going to be great for when the bite's tough. This is going to be something that they really haven't seen before. This small of a jig. Put a small little trailer on the back, and I think you're going to be able to coax out some tough bites. This is something I'm really excited to throw, and obviously something you'd throw on spinning gear. Seeing as it's so light, you'd have hell casting it with a bait caster, I think. Could be wrong on that. But me personally, I'm going to use spinning gear to work this thing. So, very awesome little jig from Molex Baits. Alright, that brings us to our next bait. From Castaic Lures, we've got the boot tail. It's a 4-inch soft body swim bait. You got one hook up top and it's got another hook keeper on the bottom if you want to add another treble hook, which I probably will do. It's a pretty neutral color for up here. I think it'll work. It's nothing too crazy. Sometimes Mystery Tackle Box will send me some very, very interesting color baits. I know they can't specially tailor every box to every angler, but I've gotten some wacky colors in the past. So something that's like a smoke gray, it's a very neutral type of color, very neutral looking bait. That's good. That's good to see. So I'm thinking that this thing is going to be best thrown here in a couple months when the spawn starts to kick off. I think this bait's really going to come into its own. Fishing it around beds, off points, staging areas, stuff like that. Awesome. Again, from Castaic Lures, we've got the boot tail. Alright, let's see. Next up, we've got a jerkbait in one of my favorite colors. Almost like a bone color. This is from Reaction Strike. It's the XRM80. Let's see, what does this bad boy dive to? 2 to 4 feet. So nice mid-range jerkbait. Pretty small. Again, sticking with that finesse theme. Definitely a smaller jerkbait. Now this is the most expensive bait in the box, coming in at $10. $9.99, excuse me. And this is another one that I'm going to be throwing with spinning gear, just because of how light it is. So another bait that I am excited to throw coming up here in the next month or so. Lastly, in the box, we've got from Carl's Amazing Baits, the Shiver Crank. Nice crankbait, dives 6 to 10 feet. Very nice. I've been throwing crankbaits. I've been wanting to get into throwing crankbaits, really dissect the technique and get better at it. So there are at least 3 baits in this box that are going to push me to try out and get better at some new techniques. And that is part of what I love about Mystery Tackle Box, is you get baits that you wouldn't otherwise think to get, like this or this stuff you don't really see in stores either, especially around where I'm at. Everything is so salmon and trout and saltwater oriented that most of the sporting goods stores around us have pretty piss poor bass sections. So being able to get unique baits that are good baits that are out in the market that people are throwing, people are catching fish on, being able to get access to those baits is great. And that's a great part of why I really like Mystery Tackle Box. So there's my spiel. Thanks for watching this little unboxing. I kept it short on purpose. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you liked the last video I uploaded. I was out on Lake X doing a little bit of winter fishing. That bite was tough, y'all, but I got it done. And now we are looking at about a week of rain/snow. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.